Hello viewers, it's Super GT here, welcome back to the channel. We are going to get things very sweaty in this video. I'm not going to drive that well, let's put it that way. Going into the first corner, Lamborghini just weighing in, pushing off the Porsche, and all manner of carnage taking place, as it always does pretty much around this corner, around this course. Watkins Glen, eh? Let's go through the S's and see, what can we see? We can see a load of smoke, car emerging backwards from it, where we're through past another Corvette. We're driving the 09 Corvette down the back straight then, behind a Cosworth, coming up behind a Mono, and then just going to get on the brakes there nicely. But the Escort isn't, he's into the back of the Mono, pushing him wide, gaining two positions there through the carousel, right-hander. Then coming downhill, looking for the drain on the right hand side, there it is, braking nicely, going down into second gear. I'm seeing proximity arrows go flying off to the right hand side, can't be good for them. And then progressing further around the circuit, we're coming into the tight right hander, and I'm just gonna push him off completely. Yes, 100% my fault, so I'm going to slow down here, let him back past. This guy's just going to push me off, so obviously I kind of slowed down on the racing line. So again, yeah, driving like a complete moron here is Super GT. So don't believe the rumours that you hear that I'm a good driver, because it's just not true. I am 100% certified noob, as this video is proving. So the last couple of corners of the circuit, we're behind one of the Hot Wheels Mustangs here, as we come through to round out lap number 1 in 9th place. We're halfway up the pack, which isn't too bad for this stage of the race. We can gain some more from here. And then moving a bit further around that lap, we're halfway through the race. The Mustang got a little bit away there as we come into the downhill left, looking for a late apex after that shadow, then boom, out to the outside. The Mustang to the inside of the Corvette. He's coming across though, and then the Mustang's just going to bundle him out of the way, go through into 7th place. Someone's off, and I'm on the inside of the Corvette, the one I pushed off on the previous lap. So I'm through into 7th, looking for 6th place though as we come into the right-hander. Are we going to get on the brakes properly this time? Looking for a late lunge, just about, going to push him out of the way, kind of similar to what he did to the Corvette on the previous lap. But then coming into the next one, obviously that wasn't good enough to please him, so he's just going to weigh in John Cena style, and I'm off into the wall. Not good news. But then on the exit, he seems to have slowed himself down even more. So I'm back past him into 8th place. So yeah, not the best move by me. Quite late and quite forceful, and I got the John Cena treatment. Obviously not one of my best races this one. Seemed to be a bit all over the place as we come through the last turn. So now we are behind another guy, an Austrian guy looks like, as we come through the S's. Going to gain massively from him. He's in the Mercedes, I believe, the AMG. I'm going to pull over to the left hand side because he's blocking the right, fair enough. But then on the exit of this turn, he's just going to come across, just obviously hasn't seen me, and he's not really going to give me much space to rejoin. And then it was really tricky for me there, so he's just going to push me back off the track. Just about missed the tyre wall there on the left hand side. It goes deep, and I'm going to cut back to claim my 6th place. Thank you very much. So it was really hard for me to rejoin the circuit there, as my left hand wheels were still on the grass trying to pull me back, and it really didn't give me a lot of room. But we are through into 6th place, so I can finish the race in my rightful position, and there we go, finishing the race. 6th place. It was a sweaty one. It was definitely a very bad race. So we can try to correct everything at our favourite circuit of all time, which is obviously Yas Marina, the crappy layout as well, one with where you don't go down to the hairpin at the very end, you go down this weird little left-right zigzag crap. One of the worst circuits in the game, definitely this one. Although it can work out, but usually doesn't. So let's see how this one plays out as we go into this crappy section here. One of the least favourite sections in the whole game, especially because you can cut this right-hander here, as this guy's going to do. But then coming through the left, I'm just going to totally misjudge this and just punt him off, basically. So there's further evidence of me being awful, and then we're going to lose loads of positions. I kind of had to back out, let him retake the lead, or retake a position ahead of me. I don't want to overtake him because of that. So coming down the next straight, Are we going to survive the horrors of these two guys coming down behind me? Just about. The relief when you get through the apex and haven't been hit, it's a nice time. But things are going to change down here because my luck is going to deplete to 0 exactly. The mono into the Audi, and I'm round, and they're being collected by the mono, and then just do a nice 720, correct myself, we're back underway. No, we're not. We're going to get collected once again and again. So we've done about 4,000 degrees spin on this straight. The Audi just getting smashed down the straight like a pinball. And well, I mean, that I spent more time going in a circle down that entire straight than I did facing forwards. So yeah, not good stuff there really. It is quite frustrating when you're just a total ragdoll going down the straight. But moving on then, we're getting overtaken there by a Viper as we come into the hotel section, the final sector of the lap. And then they're going to start weighing in on each other. Viper pushing them off. I'm up the inside then into the 90-degree right. And I'm going to get collected by the Audi. He's going to swerve me around. Then the Viper's into me. And well, I'm just a total victim here. There should be a helpline for this because this is quite horrible stuff for me. It's not a nice experience at all. And I think I'm going to get nightmares and lifelong problems with this. But coming into the last 2 turns, things will hopefully change for the better as we come through the final turn now. These two guys are swapping places every 2 seconds, and they're going to push each other off, or one of them's going to push the Esprit off. And then I've got the straight line speed here as we head towards the first turn. Can I get the job done? Looks like I can actually. I'm surprised about that because I was thinking that they were going to brake very late and go to the side of me. Nothing else really happened in that race, so we're going to come around the final turn to round out this one in 9th place. So again, not the best result at all. So we can again try to correct things at another amazing circuit, Prague, the reverse full circuit. Off the line we go. Car didn't start. He's going to cause carnage already. Into the first turn, 5th place, still using the Corvette. Going to get tapped from behind, but managed to keep it under control. The Aston Martin making contact with the Viper ahead there. He's gone round. No doubt going to cause a pile up behind. Into the chicane, through there nicely, and then through the next chicane. Oh my god, he's hit the wall. He's been collected by the Corvette. We've made contact. It's a complete block out there. Look at that. He's just going to completely roadblock the bridge and just cause more carnage for the guys behind. So unlucky for them. They're going to come flying around that chicane onto the bridge, only to find a nice big car in the middle for them to crash into. So we are going to progress here through the tunnel, and we're going to turn left here. This is the full version of the Prague circuit, so the showcase circuit of Forza 5. It's not a bad track, I don't think. I prefer the short version, you know. I think the short version is actually a decent track. But the full one, not my favourite, especially this section here. Probably not my best bit at all. We are still right behind this guy. This is the guy I tapped wide on the Yas Marina race. But we're going to take probably the worst line of all time around this corner. I think that's probably the worst that corner has ever been taken. Just smashing the wall on the exit for good measure as well. And in this corner, quite a lot of camber, so you can really roll through this one a bit quicker than you normally would. Hitting the wall on the exit once again, that seems to be my noob strategy for the race. And then coming downhill, again the camber helping you round, and then he's just going to go into the wall. Big accident there. He managed to keep it going though, facing in a straight line, and then we are going to go through into second place, braking a little bit too deep for the for the last corner, and then coming onto the main straight in second place. First place, a good 500, 600, 700, 900 feet behind ahead, and then we are crossing the line then into second place. Going into the first turn, this is going to be a nice little turn actually, braking perfectly and hooking up with a late apex. That is how you take that turn in this car. It's quite a heavy feeling car. Doesn't turn in as quickly as you'd like, but it is a good on power. Through the chicane then, the second one, this one is arguably just as difficult. The leader there is off, so that's me into the lead. Thank you very much indeed. We do have a chance of actually winning a race here, so it's not been a good session at all. I've been causing accidents left, right and centre. Now I think this is, in a way, it's probably a good thing for me to show this. You know, I do make mistakes. I could quite easily, as a YouTuber, make loads of mistakes, round people off, but just never show it. Just show all the good stuff where I do, you know, where I'm a clean driver and winning races. I could easily just do that. I think maybe, you know, I do cause some accidents, you know, not intentionally, like that maybe. Dodge Viper just weighing in and doing some weird little jiggle on his front bumper, but he is in an 08 Viper, probably quite tricky to keep up with him in this car. The 08 Viper just got so much downforce, as you can see through there, just going so quickly through these corners. So yeah, I could be quite dishonest and just show you the good stuff only, or the race where I do well, but that wouldn't be quite as fun, would it? So coming into the first turn, Viper going a little bit deep, and I kind of just get tunnel vision here, almost collect him going through the apex, which we missed by about 4 miles, and then into the chicane. All I'm hoping for here is that he kind of crashes, but in that kind of car I don't think he will. So through here onto the bridge once again. Yeah, it looks like he's fairly safe here. I do have a good run on him here though. Decent power in this Corvette, but no real room here. Kind of narrows up quite a lot on the entry to this turn, and then from there on in it's going to be very tricky to beat this car, especially around this circuit. Very much downforce based around the second half of the lap. So as you can see here, crossing the line to finish a respectable second, so not too bad in the grand scheme of things, a bit better than the previous 2 races. So bonus clips are coming back. I'm just going to show you a quick one here. Full GT around Sebring into the club hairpin, and then I'm just going to kind of get pushed wide, go into the other full GT, get pushed again, and well, all manner of hell breaks loose. Now I want you to look on the right hand side for this green Lambo into the tyre wall. He's going to cause a roadblock, and then bam, the whole pack kind of just goes into the back of him, just because he kind of just forgot where a tyre wall was. Now this is going to be my award for the worst defence attempt of all time. So coming into this one, the McLaren F1 goes defensive, and well, just forgets how bad the brakes are in that car, goes wide into the wall. Let's watch it again, because that was pretty funny, and then I was through into 5th. But that is going to bring an end to this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts on how much of a noob I am, and subscribe if you'd like to see plenty more Forza 6 action. Also hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. I thank you very much as always, guys, for watching the videos, hitting that like button, and just in general just commenting. I always like to see the comments, and I'll try to reply to as many of you as I can. So thank you as always, and I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.